What's happening? It's very high rank as host. I was saying very high, he's very high compared to me, of course, but he's still reasonably high rank. He's more higher than the average GTA Online player. Let's put it that way. The average GTA Online player level has gone down quite a bit. It used to be way higher than what it was, let's put it that way. And that's way lower. That's why I'm saying it's gone down. Of course, the issue with playing games since this year today is you so long after you generally just got into the game, you would not known that. He's glitched his outfit. He's wearing a mask. The gas might get a thing with a hat. And legitimately, you can't have a gas mask with a hat. That's the wrong type of gas mask. If you went off to the side, sometimes you get people who just come in these races so you can just go AFK. I don't know why they do it, because the contact mission would make more sense. The races, you don't make any money unless you go through the checkpoint. It's only the first of that. That guy's got a personal vendetta. That guy must have not very much money. He's so desperate, scoring up a decision out of that. I feel that does it to win. They sure he must be bankrupt. Maybe they could fast move back through the field. That was a very noobish thing to do. Now he seems to think he's invincible and nobody's going to try and take him out. You see, he's done that twice to me, and he used to think I won't take him out if I catch him up. He's seriously mistaken. If I take her out, it would be way more worse for him and what it would be when he took me out. Some people are so stupid they don't realise they've done it once, they did it good for them, then they do it again. Hey. Goodbye. That's the third time that twice done that. Ha! How do you like that, you motherfucker? See, when I tried car kids, man, I kicked his ass from here to Albuquerque. He's good. No, he can't complain because he started it. If you start something with me and I take you out, you've got no right, as far as I'm concerned, to freaking complain. Because he started this war. Look at that so many times when I come near the front. These players are so bad. The only thing they can actually catch up. Ha! Ha ha! What a dickhead! I'm gonna try and take you out. Oh no, I've rushed into a barrier. Whoa. Oh, catch up, you useless bucket, piece of crap. Really? What a selfish arsehole. I know, I'll stop it on the right in front of the finish line. Yeah. Right. More power car. Ah. Ha! Rocking him. You muppet, you're not coming past. You can go and die. Ooh. Somebody's gone. Ah, shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so like you have to land right, you can't go and boom. Ooh, spin. That twat. Once again, it says the same pink hub who spun me under us, right? So that's what they are, the pink hub, the pig humpers. That curve boosting to get out of that one, pal. Piece of scum. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's bullshit, man. Yeah, your car spins around. Everybody else makes that jump distance away, their car doesn't spin around. Racist bastards. Where's you going, you bloody twat? You wanker! Go rot in hell where you belong, you twat. Fucking cunt. I'm just leaving. I'm not staying in that lobby with twats like that. We got the same bunch of childish wankers. Most of the young players don't know how to play the game. They should not be allowed to play the game with the people who do know how to play the game. There should be a total crash system, and they would be in a tweet. They'd be in a noobs crash constantly. It's when it does in-game driving thing, like it was in air games. Those people were able to do the races, so they'd all fail the tests. There should be a proper race driving test, not like these poxy ones. Drive for Sport that are back in these days. No, it should be like how it was in the first Drama Pistol game, where if you have any of your cargoes on the track, you fail. If you touch the wall, you fail, and they should be done like that. You going over time. You don't get past for driving the corner screen. You have to do it within the time limit, and you can't touch any of the walls or go of any of your car off the track. And that should be the test to be able to be part of GT9 races. None of these modern day players were able to do it. So it'd be so hard. They'd all whine and cry so we'd be able to play GT9 races. They wouldn't be able to even pass the test. Most people pass driving tests, they don't. Then they just end up crashing straight away the first time out just touching the car anyway. So they think they've got out of driving races, they think they know it all. When they don't know anything, they have actually no experience. All they test is that they've had somebody there holding a hand, talking them through it. Since they get to where they've got to do it by themselves, they crash. And it's always in the back of a car that isn't moving. See, so it's brain now. They do the test, especially the right, but as soon as they got no to hold a hand, they crash. and hits, and that is why they should not be allowed. They should make the drive license. The age you can get drivers way higher. So it's clearly way too low. So they think, oh yes, I've got my license. I'm Lewis Hamilton now. I can do what Lewis Hamilton does. But they are not Lewis Hamilton. They are them, and they have got no racing experience or anything like that at all. They barely even know how to drive the car. Go, 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 go. Look at it here. They always think they can win the race in the very first corner, but they can't. It's impossible. Mathematically impossible. Only stronger race and it's round certain traps I can win the race in the first few corners, but majority of the players can't. That normally happens when the correct against stronger race. Even because figures off, I just normally end up flying past everybody where you try and get to the end of that towards they're doing first, and I just end up driving off and just winning for like 35 seconds, especially like all the time in that race. That was across a fool. As now he's at my mercy. And the other person's mercy. See, that guy was a total dickhead. He's showing his play routes now. I could take him out, and if I take him out, he'd probably whinging and whining to his mummy. Mummy, someone took me out of duty in a race and GTA long, mummy. He wants to go car me, and if I know I'm car count him, and he'll lose big time. Empty affairs are just so stupid. That's that prick again. I'm gonna ruin his race if that's the thing I even actually do. Fuck's sake, they shit. Why can't people just turn that shit off and race so properly? They should get rid of mechanics and make them face you like a man. They get rid of this. They should get rid of this pussy sense. They should get rid of all this point mechanics. Saying, oh, you have this, turn this off. You can turn that on. You can turn this on. They should get rid of all that bullshit. Just look at what it does. It turns players, but it gets players thinking they're better than they are. They can go up against anybody they want. Wankers. God damn it. Ha! You got what you deserve, prick. Come when you actually grind a pair of balls. This is a complete waste of my time. That was the boringest race ever in the history of GTA. There you go, idiots at that. What is the purpose behind that person's even existence? Why was he put on this planet? When they could have gave his time to somebody else who would have actually used it more wisely. His life is a waste. He was that can't be watched, that lazy in a video game. How is he going to succeed anywhere in real life? Because in real life, things are way harder what it is to succeed in a video game. Way harder. And he struggled to even have a video game. These guys had to put pussy mode on to say couldn't compete without pussy mode. There's a twat when he was his helmet, they can just drive over the bloody road. Muppet. You should rate it 18, I don't care if you're 500% offensive, it's the truth, and you can't say it's offensive if it's the truth. But it's 100% the truth. So fuck these guys, and if they want to race pussy mode, because they're too scared, they can race by themselves. They're not worth my time. They send GTA in a fair race and a fair return, with no pussy moves and all that pussy switching. They would have stood a chance. The only reason they can't keep up is says, oh, so far ahead, just get off the start. If they have catch switching, they would have caught up. Even over before it even got to the first corner. So they do not know how to go a good start. And if I can get enough stuff, you wake fast and you've got a serious problem with how you're getting your start. You know what, GG, they should change the name to. They should change the name, just name it after me and say me versus wimps. You know, if I made my own game without multi-on player, it'd be so difficult for these modern day players. Just, they wouldn't have a clue. Because I'd make them how they used to be. Not for Rockstar, I said holding your hand. So they have the story mode, you don't have to even actually complete each stage. You can just keep from failing, and you can literally just skip stages. So there's literally no challenge anymore in the story mode. That's how bad GTA Online's got. Beforehand in the earlier games, you failed, you had to start the mission from scratch. You reach a hospital and you have to go back to the mission chair, do all that. So as the games went in, they were holding your hand. The earlier games taking it away were better. And people make all this big deal about how the GTA story game was so good. It wasn't. Out of all the stories I've played, GT5 was the worst. By a country mile, the worst. Oh, there's new collectible stuff you have to go through the map to find. Stupid idea. Stupid idea. The earlier games even did the collectibles better. So it's just one lot of collectibles, and it was about 100 of them. But they were hitting better and more realistic locations, and you actually got rewards for getting them. So if you got the collectibles, you could get guns spawn outside your sailors. So basically, you could just keep going to your sailor and getting a whole load of free ammunition. And there was actually bonuses from putting some taxi rides. You actually got a very quick taxi. This is a piece of crap. Wankers. Sony's variants aren't very good. No, it's GTA Online anymore. It's really gone down the toilet. The player base has really just come along and trashed it. That's why the more things they add in, you can do by yourself for other players, anyway, those many, the better. And then eventually they should add way more in, and they should just scrap event weeks for things like this. That's what I would do. But Rockstar Games is, they think, oh, they want you to all play together, but GTA Online, it's like that in the real world. Sorry to the Rockstar, but they're living in a dream world. There's something what I hate more and having to do other things than GTA Online with other players. See, you get dickheads like that. They come along, they ruin everything. The players do get the biggest scum on earth. I don't know why you can't just race against bots. It'd be more challenging. So you can do survivals against bots. Why can't we race against them? You know, there's other games they have modes where you literally is player versus the mission versus the controlled AI. Yeah, that guy was such a flippin' dickhead. This is why I'm never going to have a GTA Online community. None of you lot will ever be able to join my games, because I don't want those other people joining my games. I know exactly what people will do. They say, oh no, we won't try to do it, and then soon you're going to think you'll just do the exact opposite. 200 people why the country's in such a mess, what it is now. They vote for Boris Johnson to say, oh yes, we'll vote for Johnson. But if they voted for Jeremy Corbyn, everybody in England would have got free Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, that would have been a disaster. Standard Wi-Fi, free for everybody. I don't care that. That'd have been some terror. That'd have been good. Does it mean with working for what happened with the epidemic? People would have been a lot more. More people could have learned from home. The people voting against something, he was going to give them something what they normally have to pay for now for free. It was going to buy back control for the electric companies, so the prices would have gone out how they have. So no reason why it happened. It's just people voted for Boris Johnson instead. I couldn't believe it when I heard the difference in his policies. So instead of voting for somebody who's going to address it, they vote for somebody instead who caused a total disaster. Well, if you get any information from the Sun newspaper, by the way, the Sun newspaper, by the way, it's run and all owned by people in the Conservative Party. So obviously they're going to write, oh, he did his brilliant job. That's like, we don't bother right now, and no one out where I live, but Bob's getting newspaper, also knows there's going to be a bunch of lies. We don't watch the BBC either. There's just going to be lies. You see, you can't criticise the government to see what they do. The government will take away their TV licence, the TV licence thing, so they won't be able to fund them. But it'll affect their funding. Like all this nice is all basic public, and yet nobody knows. Just people don't want to know the truth, so they don't know how they made a terrible mistake. It's just like with the sewage things against the river. That's only happening now because we left the EU. Just when we were in the EU, that was against EU law, so they couldn't do it. So they've only been doing that since we left the EU. So all the problems were caused. But it wasn't the younger generation who got us out of the EU. It was the older generation who were thinking selfishly. Most of them, and most of the people voted now, are probably no longer alive. So they voted for a future but they never got to see. Probably something never got to see, and they'll never get to experience the negative consequences. So therefore, if you're going to have a vote like something like that, they should have allowed very old people to vote. They should have limited the age, and if they'd done that, we would have left the EU, and all the surge problems would never be happening, and production prices would never have gone this high. I voted to remain because I had suspicions if we did it for you, companies would abuse it, would abuse their position. And if you're in the EU, it's way harder for companies to abuse their position. A majority of the young people voted to stay near you. It was basically the older generation who basically screwed us all over. This is not funny, it's not offensive, it's the truth. Based on the real events that really happened. And that's why England's in a mess right now. We're not Great Britain at all. We never have been Great Britain. The politicians keep on saying, no, there's Great Britain. They're living in the past. So they don't want to have to face. And Liz Truss, by the way, she doesn't say anything, just basically. She knows she's favourite to win, but she doesn't know what to do. That's the only. So if she had a plan, she would have said something. So how can you have any confidence or anything in people? Much other people who's put me in this situation. How's that fair? So if we've got every right to be annoyed and angry against other people. So those people, those people voting, their vote, they're not realising it's going to affect everybody in the UK. Who comes next vote? It's going to affect everyone. But as I'm not a circuit member or a circuit, I don't get a vote yet. It's going to turn out it's going to affect my future. How's that fair? You know, if you live in the UK, you should always complain about how it's not fair. If you're not, if I explain you're stupid. And who knows if Jerry Corbyn had won, we might not have had what's happened over the last 2 years. Might never have happened. You have something of course you now, so see you in the next one. Yeah, this is more of a politics doing a wine if you were to take a ring right up place. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I'm not getting this say.